he says kind of the same thing about you. Is that just talk, or is that? I mean, how real is that?
It's real. You know what I mean? Like I truly feel like when we fight, I'm gonna fuck him up. You know, and
He's so bad in the sport that he had a little hiccup, a little minor setback, and he gonna bounce back. And ain't like he lost a fight. Motherfucker, yes, it's a world champ. Okay, but you know he got belts, but nobody else want to see him. They talk that Crawford shit. That shit ain't what it is.
There is not a lot of choices for Terrence Crawford at 147 because he's on the wrong side of the street, quote unquote. My personal choices were Shawn Porter, and I like Shawn Porter, but he's scared to call him out. He's talking about getting together with Terrence Crawford for a lunch date, play date, or whatever and discuss the fight. I feel like you don't have to discuss anything until you're at the negotiation table. All he has to say is, I want Terrence Crawford. After the fight's over, y'all can become friends again. He has no problem calling out Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence, but if it comes Terrence Crawford, it becomes very sticky. He won't mention his name, but you know that's clout chasing. And I like Shawn Porter, but I gotta call it like I see it. Another fighter I would like to see Terrence Crawford face is Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis Ugas is a tough competitor. He beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. He's a top 5 welterweight, and that'd be a good name for Crawford to have on his resume. Shout out to Tim Dubb. This guy I forgot about. This be another decent fight for Terrence Crawford. Sergey Lipinets. The only loss Sergey Lipinets has on his record is against Mikey Garcia. He's a good puncher. He's also a fierce competitor. In my eyes, this be a very decent fight for Terrence Crawford. But after the war of words between Terrence Crawford and Jermell Charlo, I would not mind seeing that fight at 150 or 154. When you look at the measurements, you would think Jermell Charlo has all the physical advantages. He's younger, he's taller, he's bigger. Jermell Charlo stands at 5'11 with a 73-inch reach, 29 years old. Bud Crawford is 5'8, 32 years old, with a 74-inch reach. Bud has really long arms for his height, sort of like Sam Langford. There's Sam Langford again. It just seems to me at this point that Crawford and the Charlo fight will be closer to make than the Spence and Crawford fight. But Jermell Charlo clouds chase a lot too, and he says a lot of things. And you saw the last tweet from Crawford. What he told Jermell Charlo is stop being fake for attention. And this is what I'm talking about. Bud Crawford's a real one. A lot of these other guys are just actors. At some point in your boxing career, you got to decide. Do you want to be a champion and a legend, or do you want to win an Oscar?
I told Charlo, keep talking, and I'm going to have to show you the real king in the jungle is. It is not the lion. After that, no response. These guys from the PBC talk big game. I'm talking about Errol Spence, Gervonta Davis, and the Charlo twins. But these guys know when to shut up. And you got Spence heavily on the quarantine courage, saying that if Gamboa and Kavaliauskas hurt Terrence Crawford, I can stop him. But who says Spence hits harder than Kavaliauskas? Is Spence a big welterweight? Yes, he is. But that doesn't translate into punching power. I think his punching power is overrated. Terrence Crawford may hit harder than Spence. Anyway, Jermell Charlo, Terrence Crawford at 150. Who you got? The Charlo twins have great chins but bad defense, and they're open for counters all night. Charlo will be the physically bigger man than younger man, but Terrence Crawford will have the reach. Also, the power edge probably goes to Jermell Charlo. But I'm going to take skill over size and power. Only in this situation because I think Terrence Crawford is a special talent. I think he wins by decision over Jermell Charlo at 150. I think Terrence Crawford will have a slight hand speed advantage too. Leave your thoughts and comments below. BEEZY, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.